Imagine a world where everyone actually gets along. No wars, no fighting over borders, just one big, loud screaming cloud cheering for the same thing. Does that sound impossible? Well, for 1 month every 4 years, we actually get pretty close. Most people look at the World Cup and see a soccer tournament, but I'm here to tell you that it is so much more than that. It is a mirror that shows us who we are as humans. Today, I want to convince you that the World Cup actually matters because it connects our heart, it records our history, and it gives a voice to people who are usually ignored. First, believe it or not, the World Cup is actually the only thing that can truly stop time. We live in a world where everyone is always arguing, but during a big match, billions of people who don't even speak the same language are feeling the same rush at the same time. This isn't just about fun, it saves lives. According to reports by the BBC, in 2005, Didier Drogba knelt down and begged his country to end the Civil War. He famously invited the national team to play in a rebel-held city, proving that the pitch was the only neutral ground left. They actually stopped fighting. That is the power of this game. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You might say, it's just a game with 22 people chasing a ball. How can that actually change the world? It is easy to be cynical, but it's not just a game. If it were just a game, it wouldn't have the power to silence gun. Because it is a game where we can lower our guards and see each other as human beings. Think of the World Cup not as a tournament, but as a living history book. You don't need a classroom to see how the global balance of power has shifted. You just need to look at the teams. Nations that were overlooked once are now standing on a world stage. According to the analysis by The Guardian, the World Cup has long been a theater of the world, where the rise of new nations and the fallen empires are played out in 90 minutes, where countries that have been colonies finally got to play. It was a way of saying we are free now. People say keep politics out of sports, but they are wrong. Sports are politics. Every time a country hosts a cup, it is a statement about the world of who they are. Finally, the World Cup is a stage for culture. For small countries, this is the only time the world will ever look at them. When you see fans in their traditional clothing or hear their songs, that is not just a party. It is a group of people saying this is their identity. According to National Geographic, the tournament is one of the few places where globalization actually works in favor of local identity, allowing the little guy to force the big guy to listen. We have to be careful though, because companies try to turn these cultures into ads just to sell shoes. But the magic isn't in the commercial, it is in the people. So why am I telling you all of this? Well, I want you to see that the World Cup isn't just a game. It is a bridge between enemies. It is a record of our struggle, and it is a megaphone for the quietest voices on earth. Next time you see a ball on the screen, don't just look at the score, look at the people in the stands. Look at the history behind the jerseys. Because the World Cup isn't just the world's favorite sport, it is the world's biggest story, and it is a story we are all writing together.